So Instagram makeup is ugly and stupid. So what I mean by Instagram makeup is ugly and stupid, it's not really ugly and stupid, it's quite pretty, it's just a little bit stupid, to be honest, because it's something that you cannot go outside with. It's solely and completely to take a picture of your eye and put up on Instagram. I don't know about you guys, but I don't go shopping with doves flying across my eyelid into the sunset. I just don't. So what we're gonna do today is a very beautiful, feminine, wearable cat eye look without winged liner. It's very, very simple, and I'm gonna show you guys how to do it in the most simple way possible, all right? So we're going to grab my very beloved, very well-loved Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. And what we're gonna do is we're just going to dip into this dark chocolate chip color, and that's basically all the shadows we're going to use. So first of all, I'm going to prep my eyelids with a little bit of the Maybelline Age Rewind concealer. And I'm just gonna put this on my eyelids, like so. Maybe a little bit underneath as well, because I will be putting a little bit of shadow on the lower lid. And what I'm gonna be doing is what you guys might have seen me do before. I'm not going to set this concealer because I like it a little bit tacky. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dip into that chip color, and I'm just gonna line the lower lid. This doesn't have to be too precise because we are going to blend it out afterwards and clean it up, okay? So as you can see, I've just lined that lower lid with that dark shadow, and I'm just gonna follow the natural curvature of my lower lash line to make that kind of outline for my cat eye. This is a really great tip as well for winged liner, because a lot of times we don't know where to place the wing. Just follow that natural curvature. Sometimes you have to stamp it right in this area, because between the upper lid and the lower lid, there's kind of like a little crease. So I'm just gonna stamp that up like so. And I have my stencil, my outline. I'm going to grab this semi-fluffy brush. It's not too fluffy. We're going to pack some of that same chip color on the outer edge using our guideline, like so. As you can see, the cat eye is already taking shape. Just gonna pack that on there like that. And once you got most of the shadow packed on, you're gonna take what's left over on the brush and bring it in. Now, we bring it in this line. You might say, well, how do I know where the line is? How do I know where my crease is? Now, this is a crease of my eye, where it's a crease, pretty much. Okay, this is the crease. But when people talk about the crease and the transition color, what you wanna look for is not the actual crease of your eyelid, but actually the bone. This is your brow bone here, okay? And you're just gonna follow that. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take this M433 brush from Morphe, and I'm going to blend it all out. And I'm just gonna pack on a little bit more color to give it a little bit more depth. You can do this as many times as you want, depending on how dark you want the shadow to be. So now what I'm gonna do is to kind of complete this effect of the cat eye is I'm going to go in with this color right here, Beam from my Jaclyn Hill palette. And I'm going to do the inner corner highlight. But I'm not just gonna place it right there in the inner corner, I'm gonna place it strategically to draw the eye down slightly, to give that effect, to draw the eye down this way and draw the eye up that way. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to follow the natural, starting about here, following the natural curvature of my eye, and bring it slightly down below where my actual inner corner is, just slightly. And then I'm going to follow that and take it in just a little bit. And you're just gonna wanna kind of seamlessly blend that out. Good, we're almost done. But what I like to do, because I do have slightly hooded eyes and very, very little eyelid space, is I like to give the illusion that the space between my lash line and my crease is bigger. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna grab a little bit of a shimmer color, And I'm gonna go in with Faint, which is right here, and I'm just gonna grab that with my finger. And I'm going to pack that on right in the middle of my eyelid. I'm gonna blend out the edges with a M433 brush. This is also like a fluffy brush, just like slightly smaller. And as you guys see already, it's like giving the illusion and bringing more light to the center of my eyelid and just making it look a little bit more open and a little bit bigger. So the last thing I'm going to do before I put on my mascara and finish the rest of my face is I'm going to line my eyes, but what I'm going to do, since I do have less eyelid space, I don't want to take up any of that with liner, so I'm going to line the inside of the lash. And this is a really great tip for those of you who have hooded eyes or smaller eyes. I'm just using the CoverGirl Line Exact. This is felt tip liner. It's not great for doing wings or anything like that. I wouldn't recommend this product, but to do the inner eyelash line, it works just great because it gets right in there and I'm not gonna touch my eye. See how that just gives a little bit more definition to the eye? So you guys can see the difference between this eye and this eye, that this eye is lifted and brought down in the middle, as opposed to this eye, which is a little bit more droopy and nothing's going on here. And the liner has just given it that much more definition, making it that much more feminine and pretty. Now what I'm gonna do to finish off this eye look is I'm gonna go ahead and grab a makeup wipe. And this is just the coolest little tip, because if you're not that precise with your makeup or it's difficult for you, put your foundation on afterwards and you can clean it up with this little wipe. And I'm just gonna follow the line, cleaning it up, going towards the end of my eyebrow. See? Nice and clean. And just gonna give slightly more with the color Beam of a highlight underneath the brow. If you're older and you've noticed that the skin on your eyelid has started to sag a little bit, you're not gonna wanna put this all over the brow bone. You're just gonna give it like a little bit of highlight here. Even though the skin on my eyelid is not that saggy, I tend to only wanna put like a little bit because I like the subtleties of makeup. I don't like things to be like, oh, boom, like, I don't like things to be that obvious. I like things to be subtle. I like them to be flattering to my face and bring out my best features. I don't want the main focus of my makeup to be my makeup. I want it to be bringing out my features. So I'm just gonna do like that. All right, so that's pretty much it. I'm gonna finish the other eye and I'll be right back. So that was the tutorial for today. I hope you guys really liked it. I know that I loved making it for you, so please like, comment, subscribe. And if you guys want to know how I got this sun-kissed bronze look or how I did my brows, go ahead and click on one of the videos below. Go ahead, it's right there. Click on it. Just click. Or this one, or that one. Whichever one. Come on, I know you want to spend more time with me. All right, I'll see you guys later. Ciao.